All right. We are live with Pathfinder and all its adventures.
Woo! Do you want me to start the background music?
Certainly. Go for it.
Okay. I do that.
All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and add your characters to the tavern, and then I'll describe what's going on.
Woohoo!
Add our characters to the.
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop. It's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Drag and drop what from where?
Here. Millie.
Take your character sheet, you click it, you drag it, you put it onto the page.
Are we seeing the same thing? Because, there we go. There's Millie, wherever Millie wants to be. I don't know. All right.
Okay.
Lavender, why don't you go and throw your character sheet on now? There we go. There's Brodiel.
Brodiel.
Okay, I want to butcher that pronunciation. At least
Just call her Brody.
Brody. There we go. Brody. And then
Should I put Eleanor there too?
if you want to put Eleanor there.
I put Eleanor.
She's adorable. Wow, this is a full tavern. All right. That should be everybody. All right, you guys are at a tavern near the small village of Pazio. And as typical things are going on, people are getting drunk. Two bards are playing sweet music, trying to do like a battle of the bands, but with instruments. Well, not, you know what I mean. They're singing, performing, doing lovely things together. And everything seems to go on well. The fire's hot, the drinks are good. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. The fresh smell of cookies baking in the oven can be smelt in the area coming out of the kitchen.
Hmm.
Having fun?
I'm having fun. I'm live streaming.
So, what do you guys wish to do?
Let's see here.
Millie personally is offering people tarot card readings and promoting. Huh?
Sorry, continue.
She's offering tarot card readings while advertising the circus that she performs in.
It is night, by the way, Thunder. All right. You are... So, Millie, you're with several of your performance actors. One is right now talking to the bartender, and two of them are currently at a table drinking.
Oop. Okay. Sorry, my. Where am I at? Oh, my character still doesn't have a picture. Oopsie. I keep trying to put the picture I sent you into it, and it's not working. So.
Interesting. Let's fix that real fast.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
It's okay.
No worries. It gives me more time to figure out how to start off my character.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a weird cat person that's offering tarot card reading.
Well, that sounds like fun.
All right, quickly.
Let's see.
Do you want us to describe our characters there, Chef, or
I'm going to just describe what's going on, and then you guys can describe what you guys are doing in turn.
Makes sense.
Lavender's okay.
Lavender's going outside?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see
what?
here. Brody's going to sit down and kind of summon her instrument and just kind of start plucking at the lute.
Okay.
It is pink and sparkly.
Ooh. As you bring out your lute, you notice the bard across next to the fireplace, and he pulls out his lovely violin, and he starts playing a song, and starts to sing, trying to get you to join him with his performance.
Brody is going to giggle a little bit.
Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in and trying to figure out which of these is Brody.
She's the one with the wings.
Oh, okay.
All the time.
My guess is gonna be the one with the adorable squirrel thing clinging to a coffee cup next to her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, actually going to reposition my character for this. So as Lavender, just as Lavender is exiting, a giant of a man brushes past him and yanks the door open with a dramatic flourish and says, "Ha ha 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 ha! Good evening, citizens."
The bartender looks the side of the person he's doing transaction with, and he tried to examine the door to see if you broke his door.
It definitely hit the door frame with a bit of vigor as it was swung open, but there is no visible damage.
You also notice that the two holy knights next to the left wall seem like they're ready for a fight, but then they sit down, realizing that you mean the tavern no harm.
So the giant of a man kind of stands there with his hands on his hips, only holding the pose for a moment before he actually starts to look around. His eyes immediately settle on Brody. I'm assuming that's where Brody is.
This is where Brody is.
Oh, sorry, Brody. Millie. That was who I was thinking of.
Yes.
Is this where Millie is?
Yes, that's where Millie is.
settle on Millie, and he trumps over, pulls out a chair, and just kind of slumps into it. And he leans back slightly on the back legs with his arms folded, and says, Good evening to you, young cat folk. It appears that you are doing tarot readings. I would be interested in this."
Sparkles.
Millie's tail is very floofy at the loud voice. She is uncertain of anything that's going on. Yes, I'd love to do a tarot reading.
Wonderful!
Alright. Hold on 2 seconds.
Alright, time's up.
You 15 minutes, I will swear to God.
Apparently, Millie's also purring.
that is actually my cat.
So Lavender listens to the guy that entered and rolls her eyes and sits on a tree stump to look at the stars and the moon.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay.
Bless you.
Oh. Okay, I was just clearing my throat.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out. I used to have a thing where I could read the tarot cards and I could do it very well. Let's see. Yeah. Very close to Alistair. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do things around a cat.
Yep, I'm sure we all know that struggle.
Oh, yes.
They don't anymore. Oh, poor Oreo.
Oh.
Alright, so Millie, do you start with his tarot card reading?
Yes, I'm pulling up the thing now.
Alright. As you are preparing your cards, the two bards find one of the bards finds the interruption quite offensive, but he continues to play. Well, Brody is awestruck. Sparkles coming out of her eyes, realizing this hulking man just burst in. As she feels like he also has magical sparkles shining with all his awesome moments.
I feel like Brody wants to show off for these people.
All right, roll performance.
Okay. Let's see here. Open up the thingamabob. I can sing the songs that I want to do music puns if that's okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. There it is.
Where is the one? Sing? She says, "The wonderful thing about Brodies is Brodies are marvelous chaps. They're loaded with vim and vigor. They love to leap in your laps. They're jumpy, bumpy, clumpy, thumpy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Brodies is I'm the only one. I'm the only one." And she gets like really awkwardly close to Alexi's face and says, "Brrr."
he gives her a giant beaming white tooth smile for his mouth keeps open and he says, "Ah, ha, ha, delightful, delightful."
It just nat 20'd on my performance check, damn.
Nice.
3 detail.
All right.
Oh,
I
wait.
found my card reader.
Yay!
All right. I placed 3 cards down, giggling at the performance as well. All right. I have your fortune ready. Now I want you to pick one of the 3 cards: the one in the left, the one in the middle, or the one in the right.
Now he leans forward, putting all of the chair legs on the ground and propping his face upon his elbows as he continues to beam as hard as he possibly can. Well, I obviously cannot choose the middle. I am no middling fellow. The right hand.
All right. The right
Kind of-
one is your past. I flip it over. It's the 10 of Iron. Upside down, which represents psychic healing, creativity, empathy, a miscommunication, or pessimism.
I didn't actually hear what you said that it was.
The 10 of Vials. Upside down.
The 10 of Isles?
Vials.
Vials.
V-I-L-A.
Oh, like a potion vial?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Upside down is psychic healing, creativity, empathy, or a miscommunication in your past. Alright, now choose the middle or the left for your present.
I see. And he furtherly taps the left-hand one.
All right,
Very well.
Before you continue, why don't you head and go give me a perception roll with -4.
Ooh, me?
Thunder. Not Thunder.
Oh.
Duel.
Okay.
Why are you needing the blanket next to me?
Sorry, Lavender. I was trying to talk to Alexi. All right. Unbeknownst to you, due to Brody's performance, that the bard is now his like. I need to get some better stuff, better material. Like, she's amazing. I'm questioning my life as a bard right now. And Millie giving you tarot card readings, you lose 10 gold.
Wait, do I lose or?
Alexi.
Ah. I had 2 other cards left.
Okay. Perhaps that should. Wait a second. Wouldn't it be up to the player to decide how much a tarot card reading costs?
Oh, I
So she's
didn't.
giving it?
What? Millie's not
No.
sure.
I'm not doing it. I'm not charging you.
Okay.
You just lost 10 gold.
Oh.
They didn't say I took 10 gold.
Oh, okay. The way he said it sounded like that due to the card reading, I lost 10 gold.
Oh, you did.
Like, that makes any sense.
You did. Just not to me.
Okay. Well, that would be quite the feat then. Seeing as how he doesn't actually have 10 gold.
We all start with a certain number, hun.
Yeah,
Yes. We start with a certain amount of wealth, and you spend it to have items on you.
let's just say you no longer have money or any.
Okay. Very well. Very well. I no longer have money.
All right. And you pick the left card. It is the Crown of Skulls upside down. Your present represents a dire deed or darkness.
Interesting.
And the future, I flip it over. The One of Garnets. Upside down. It means stability.
It means what?
Stability.
So it is my future to continue on as I am, losing nothing.
I believe so.
What a delightful notion. Thank you, young lady. This was most diverting.
Yep. A pleasure as always. I'm waving at the bartender when I said that.
The bartender waves back.
Howie? Really?
So, as you're doing your tarot reading, you notice that one of your performance mates sits down at the table and says that we need to go. We have the supplies we came for, and it's time to get back to the caravan.
All right. I'm coming. All right. I actually have to mute my mic for a second because the cat wants food.
I see.
You must eat. Oh, where do we put our gold, by the way?
In notes, I believe.
Notes? Oh, no, it's in money, in additional,
You're right.
underneath experience.
Gotcha. I see it now. The bard comes up to you, Bonnie, and he shakes your hand, and he says, like, your material is great. Where did you learn such sweet music, such elegant voice?
Birdie kind of looks at him, big innocent eyes, and just kind of tips her halo and says, "Oh, it just comes naturally."
Naturally, I am actually a part of a bard's college, and they might actually enjoy you having you in their ranks.
Birdie leads forward, interested. Yes?
He says, next time you're in the main palace, in the palace, you should go to one of the buildings that in the city where the palace is in, and there's a bard, and he points you out, and he tell you that I will find you, and he bids you farewell, and that he tips his hat in defeat, and he heads back on his way.
Birdie kind of mutters to herself as she picks up Eleanor, and Eleanor scurries up to her shoulder. Do, do, do. Another one bites the dust.
I was scared to do references.
So, there we go. Alexi, one of the royal knights comes to you and says, "Sir, how are you tonight?"
I am well. The entertainment has been wonderful, and that nice young lady's tarot card reading was most entertaining.
I'm sure it was. But I also would like to let you know, I believe you just got pickpocketed by those performers.
That his face kind of drops, and he looks a bit perplexed. That would be quite a feat. I am certain that the young lady was sitting across from me at all times.
Oh, she was. But if you happen to notice on the table to the right of you, there were a few other performers. They look kind of like clowns, and one of them happened to pickpocket you.
He blinks a couple times and looks over towards the empty table, and then looks over his shoulder at the other empty table, and then unfolds himself to his full height and turns around to look at the door. Oh,
Indeed, and might I say, you are quite tall.
thank you.
I never used to looking up at anybody. Normally, people are always looking up to me.
I imagine that they have good cause to look up to you, sir.
And thank.
What? What?
That was great.
However, we do have, if you would like to help us, because we cannot approach the caravan without them running away all of a sudden. They've been stealing through a few cities recently. They would perform shows, and some of their associates would be picking the pockets of the audience. Would you perhaps help us and try to send them off, or perhaps deal with these troublesome clowns?
Why, why, yes, sir. I would be delighted to enact great justice upon the thieves.
I just used to pronunciate great justice. The more you flex and more sparkles light up, and you flex your man pecs.
This. Oh my goodness, I am loving doing this.
And they reach out to the rest of the bar. They call out, he looks at you, Brody, and he says, perhaps you would like to help this fine specimen of a man that seems to be chiseled out by the gods themselves out, and help us deal with these troublemakers. The reward will be quite nice.
Brody's halo kind of sparkles and like fireworks are shooting off of it, and looks up at him and says, "An adventure? I would most be excited to join."
He steps back a little bit, nervous, like unsure of how you're all of a sudden in his face, being like, and he says, "Yes, an adventure. It'll be most grand. One that you can sing to your friends and other taverns." As he slowly walks away back to his companion. While his companion sits there giggling, thinking that you are quite adorable, and she whispers into his ear, making him blush.
Brody doesn't even wait for Alexi. She just kind of unsheathes her rapier and says, "To the unknown."
Yes, delightful songstress. To the unknown.
As Lavender is sitting on tree branch, sits on his tree stump watching the stars, he noticed a giant burly man that just walked in, walking straight out, sparkling, and a young little girl waving her rapier in the air as if she was on a parade.
This is an explanation to everyone who's watching. Poor Thundernote does not have a working microphone at the moment, so she has to type what she's doing.
This is going great. I love it.
And you were worried. Yeah, I'm back, by the way.
He-
I'm back.
I've been back since poor Alexi found out that the gold was taken. Or money. What have you?
All right, as you guys leave and you guys are walking through the forest that's nearby, you notice campfire going on. And you approach the campfire.
Map
We're doing
change.
so stealthily, or are we just going to announce our presence immediately?
Button. Cannot find.
You guys can decide. There are two little areas that are not covered by lights that you guys are welcome to hide in and strategize.
There I am.
Also, well, I don't know if Lavender is following us, obviously, or if she's sneaking behind us.
I love that I can turn my. Oh, let me do it.
Missed you.
Oh my goodness! Attacked by the daughter.
Aww. Hi, Mini Fluff.
Just waiting for
Okay.
Lavender.
When I'm done with it. Okay. Remember to read for 20 minutes. Sorry about that.
Alexi,
Good night.
swing his arms and his.
Oh, I get such Alistair vibes off you. It's killing me how much I love it.
So,
I mean, considering that the character I'm basing this off of is also just the most outsized, overblown personality ever, I'm flattered.
thanks you, Major Armstrong. All right, so you're just going to walk up the path and be like, "Yo, what's up?" Or are you gonna try to stay to the shadows?
Well,
Um,
well, honestly, if Brody tries to stop him from just marching right ahead as if he has no care in the world, he actually will listen. But right now, he's just making madly marching strides.
okay.
I don't
Brody
know.
is going to just kind of mimic what he's doing just right behind him.
All right, why don't you guys put your characters down so I can actually see y'all?
Yes.
I did.
Yep, I see you.
Let's see.
Imagine we're over here, right?
Yeah.
There's Ellie.
Looks like Lavender is sticking closer to the shadows. As you approach the camp, you hear music playing, people dancing, people eating, drinking. Having a great time.
I don't think any of these people meant any harm. Maybe you just misplaced your purse?
There is only one way to find out, young songstress, and that is to. Let me see. I tried to think of how to exactly put this, because there's a glorious phrase. Actually, I'll just go with something else. There's only one way to determine that, young son. That is to ask the misguided souls who may have taken it. And, of course, perhaps, to also have partaken yet another tarot reading from the young lady. Perhaps for you this time.
I love card games.
I do as well. I do not always win at them, but it is a delight nonetheless.
Lavender sees you two and thinks you guys are the biggest idiots ever.
Oh, we're certainly acting like it.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless Lavender stops us, we're just marching in.
All right, march right on in unless she's going to stop you.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
can't even see where they are at this moment. Hang on. Oh, there they are. Okay.
We're at the corner. We're approaching.
I could only see where my token was. I had to scroll down. Oh, jeez.
You see 3 of them approach you. One looks very different from the others, and you guys figure that he must be the leader. He approaches you and says, "Can I help you, travelers?"
Why, yes, sir. Let's see. Are they? I forget. Are they the Holy Knights or the Royal Knights? The one that approached him in the bar.
Holy Knights.
The Holy Knights in the tavern we just recently left are under the impression that your people may be in possession of things which do not strictly belong to them, and we have come out to clear up the matter.
As you can see, we are about humble performancers. Everything we own here, our tents, our collapsible stage, the food in our bellies, and the drinks and our wine. We are humble and we do not wish to steal from others.
That is very good for you. Perhaps you would care to approach the Holy Knights and clear up this matter with them.
I'm sorry, but the Holy Knights, once a stick's up their butt, well, it's kind of hard to pull it back out.
All the more reason to clear up the matter, so that they do not tend to regard you with suspicion and to harass your steps should you go and entertain once again in their territory.
Ah, I see. Perhaps you would like to have a drink? Maybe share some food? We are humble, and when there's nothing to be shared, there's plenty to go around.
What a delightsome idea! I should enjoy the opportunity to meet the skilled young lady with her lovely deck of tarot cards once again.
Ah, yes. Millie is quite good with the tarot cards.
Lavender is asking if she should roll a stealth check.
Yes. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay. Let's see if this sound effect actually works.
Come, sit, and be merry. You are in stealth as of this moment.
See if I can do this right. I usually suck at this.
Let's see.
Oh, I did not do it right.
Your dad is calling you. Can Brody kind of get a sense of these people?
Yeah. Being a performer yourself, you notice that they're dancing. They're more dancers than they are singers, even though some of them are quite good at singing, and some could use some lessons. However, you do understand that all their masks, all their faces are covered with masks, and it makes you uneasy to know that it seems like they're hiding. If they're willing to hide their identity, they're willing to hide more things.
So I don't need to roll a sense motive?
Go ahead and roll it and see if I'll tell you anything more.
I don't know if that's.
You're distracted by the dancing too much to care about your gut feeling.
Meanwhile, presumably with Brody trailing behind him, Alexi marches straight up to here, across the table from Millie, and if there's space to accommodate him, he promptly sits himself down by effectively dropping himself into the seat and folding his arms, grinning brilliantly across the table. Hello, young lady. We meet again.
Millie's ears are back in nervousness.
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
I am certain it is. One rarely meets a man so friendly and outgoing as myself.
You managed to scare off one of the performers that you were sitting next to, and she awkward slides to the other side of the table.
And Modesta too, I see.
But of course, modesty is a skill passed down through 1,000 generations of the Stukov family. I have worked very hard to master it. I am glad you have noticed.
Yeah.
It's so much fun not to have any sense motive whatsoever.
Luckily, Millie's used to this kind of modesty.
So what can I do for you?
It appears that there was a misunderstanding with the Holy Knights. They are under the impression that my newly emptied pocket is entirely due to yourself and your compatriots. I am certain that they are incorrect, for you all seem delightsome entertainers, meaning no harm to anyone.
Well, as you plainly saw, I had my hands on the entire time.
Quite so. I pointed this out to the Holy Knight who spoke to me, in fact, and he agreed that you undoubtedly did no wrong. And I am most delighted for that. It was wonderful to receive your tarot card reading, young lady.
You're welcome again.
Brody, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Sorry for the noise. I'm putting my cards away.
Perception. natural 20.
Oh,
Dang,
fudge.
the dice gods are with you.
Oh dear.
You
I knew
have
that when I rolled my stats.
You notice one of the clowns pulling out what looks like a dagger and is about to strike Alexi.
She's going to pull out her rapier and just kind of touch it to his shoulder just a little bit and be like, "Oh, are we playing a new game now?"
From the leader of the group says, "What's going on here? I will. Please explain yourself, my guests. What is going on? Why do you have a rapier to this man's throat?"
Well, I just figured we were playing a game of blades. And she kind of gestures to the guy with the knife.
The leader looks at him, shakes his head, and as he tries to smoothly put the knife away. "So, young miss, is there going to be any more troubles? Or do we need to call the guard?"
Trouble?
Call the
Oh my
call the
goodness.
guard. I thought that I was under the impression that that was one of the optimal solutions to clear up this entire matter of the Holy Knights believing that your people were thieves.
All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, forward.
Millie looks very uncomfortable.
Okay. Let's go ahead and he's gonna roll.
Oh.
Well,
Ouch.
looks like the cat's out of the bag now. What we're going to do is we're going to kill all you and take your money and your belongings. You've been poking your nose here way too long, and we do not appreciate it.
Oh, that is a terrible shame. I had only come for a bit of meal and to meet the nice young lady. But if you would much prefer, I am perfectly capable of showing that I have other skills as well as being delightful and friendly.
Oh, we're more than just performancers. And
Delightful.
all right, I guess roll initiative
Woohoo.
because I
But did I
can't.
roll Eleanor's initiative separately
No,
or together?
yours will be together.
Excellent.
Ooh, new kind of character sheet. Where is my initiative? Ah, there it is. Found it.
Initiative, where are you?
Found it.
How do I put?
Dang.
Dang.
Where's the turn order?
Oh. What the heck? It should be on the left-hand side there
I am looking for it. I just don't know which icon.
with the
it is.
stopwatch.
Snap. Are you sure it's the stopwatch? Oh, there it is. All right.
It says my name is Eleanor.
How do we add?
So we're supposed to click on our tokens and then roll initiative. The button to Lavender and Alexi, the button is on the main page underneath hit points. It says init. You just click on the word init
Yeah.
and it'll roll.
The thing is, for that to work, I would have had to fill in the sheet the algorithm would would insert the initiative automatically when I clicked on the token.
Well, you
But-
do have a nat 20, so you will be going first.
Yeah.
I just try to set it.
Shepard can also fix it after it's been put in there too.
That is
Oh shoot! Hey Shepard,
Yeah?
I forgot to put hit points.
Your hit points are your first max health. Crap.
Wait, so Lavender and Alexi didn't fill out their character sheets?
Well, no, Alexi did, but not on roll 20, and Kira just forgot to fill in health.
Oh, okay.
Alright, this is kind of annoying me. So we click basic. Ah, shoot. Sorry, I am learning. No, bad. Come on.
Well,
No.
that's how I do it.
Okay. There we go. I have a 13. So, how do I add in Alexi?
So Alexi he still needs to click on his token and then roll initiative, even if it's not filled out.
Right, and oh, I can. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I understand now.
Then you can edit it.
Yep. All right. Thundernote. Why don't you give me another initiative roll? And then, so you can be added.
You click on your token first.
There we go. And that's.
I think in the future I'll just to make initiative easier, I'll just put in my modifier so I can use the initiative button.
All right, just roll initiative real fast so we can get this going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Where is this?
Hear a
On this-
strange bird.
Yeah, that would be my phone. I have a parent calling. I'll be back.
All right. All right. I guess we're going to wait for him to come back.
That's okay. I'm filling out my weapons.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
We have friggin' 8 viewers, you guys. This is awesome.
I did kind of spread the word with my D&D group and my art group.
Oh, nice.
So
Welcome,
Alexi
whoever is new to my channel.
got a nat 20. So we'll change that to 30. All right, let's blow this up a little bit. All right.
And he gets a plus 10 to his initiative? That's insane.
Okay. Dagger.
He must have improved initiative as one of his feats.
Ah. I think Lavender already rolled a 2.
Yeah. Gotta fix that. There we go. And I believe we're just waiting for Alexi to show back up.
Phew. Ba-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum.
I'm testing something real quick, so ignore it.
All right.
Because I don't know if this worked out the way I wanted it to. Did that work right?
Yeah.
Okay. Woohoo! I'm trying. I have never played Pathfinder before. I'm so used to the usual. So I'm just sliding things over.
Yeah, I think this is both yours and Lani's first time playing Pathfinder.
Okay. So we're going to try this one now. See if that one works. It did not.
Fair enough. Parents will always be parents. Still worry about you when you're 27 years old.
Yep.
Even when I tell them don't worry, they're like, "No, we're your parents. It's our job to worry."
They're really quiet, it says. Let's see here. Wow, you guys have probably not been able to listen to me this whole time.
Oh.
I'll bring up that volume. Wow, I am so sorry. Thank you, Reggie.
Hey! You made it! Hi!
Well, at least they can watch the YouTube video when it comes out.
I am so sorry, you guys. Yeah, these will all be YouTube videos on Shep's channel.
Hi, Naki!
I kind of want to open up my Twitch just to see that.
I have my Twitch open. That's one of my D&D people from Wednesday. They came! Yay!
Dang, you have quite... Yeah, that's a lot of views. A lot of viewers there. I want to keep that over
Oh,
there.
good heavens.
Scotch tape.
Thank you. All right, close the door, babe. No more interruptions, okay?
Okay.
I am very sorry for that. Like I said, parents
Alright.
will tend to keep calling until I pick up.
Quick question before we start fighting.
Okay.
Is there any way, given that I'm a hunter, that I can dual wield daggers? That's usually up to the DM decision.
Yes, but unless you get the feat that allows you to dual wield, you'll be taking minuses.
I already have, I think a -1 on attack rolls with daggers. So I think that's because I dual wield. I think I put that in there, right?
Yeah, I think the penalties without the feat 2-weapon fighting are pretty heavy.
Yeah, I think it's -2.
Okay. Let me fix that then. Hang on.
All right, this is our first session. You guys are learning. We're all learning.
Alright. And... Oops. That's not what I wanted. Alright.
All right, well,
Let's see. Let's make sure that I have everybody up loud enough.
Okay, it's the Pathfinder rules with 2-weapon fighting is if you wield a second weapon in your offhand, you gain a -6 penalty with your regular attack with your primary hand and a -10 to the attack with your offhand.
Ew.
If both are light, that goes down to a -4 and a -8.
Yeah, because I have... They're light weapons, they're daggers.
dang.
So I'm probably not going to dual wield then.
Well,
At least until they get the feat. Hunter.
so she's a druid / ranger.
Yeah, I'm a druid / rogue.
Oh, cool.
Are you a druid rogue or a hunter?
A hunter, but a hunter is basically a mix of.
I was actually asking Thunder. Okay.
Oh.
Thunder is a druid, so he has 8 hit points plus whatever his con modifier is.
Yep. All right.
Or rather, she does. Sorry. I mean, because
All right, so we have initiative.
Yep, we have initiative. All
Let's
right.
do it.
Why don't you start us off, Alexi, with your nat 20?
All right. Now to decide which of the clowns to punch.
Yes.
All right. I think that that Alexi will get it from the bench as a move action,
All right.
and then attempt to hit this one.
Okay. Roll.
And a 4.
Nobody heard my Tigger's thing. Oh, I'm sad now.
What?
You will have more opportunities, I have no doubt.
That took a lot of energy. All right, Lexi, go ahead. Ooh.
That's a solid hit.
Outstanding. Now I have to figure out exactly how. Now I actually have to figure out how. I have never played a character with an. I've never played a character that is not a monk that does unarmed attacks. So I have to quickly track down how much what that does.
Well, while you're looking up, I can tell you for sure that you pull your bulking muscles and you square this clown in the face, cracking his mask, killing him. Blech.
Holy cow.
You have found out that he has quite the glass jaw.
Well, that is profoundly unhelpful. It just says that you are considered armed. That is profoundly unhelpful.
I'm shaking my head at you, Thunder.
Let's see. I think. Now I have to figure out how much unarmed attacks do because like I said, I've never played a character that does unarmed attacks without being a monk.
A monk. Sorry, that popped in my head.
That's good.
It is a D3.
Oh, really?
Yep, D3.
Okay, so unarmed attacks are actually extremely weak. That's unfortunate.
D3 plus strength.
Oh. Right.
And will that be all for you, Alexi?
Yep. I've done. Aha! Max damage. So yeah, I've done all of the actions that I have this turn.
All right. So, my turn. All right. Noticing that you just punched their friend into next week, they come to surround you, flipping over the table with great ease and procedure. All right. Roll.
I now know the next weapon I want.
That, but why didn't that work?
You put the slash after the roll instead of before.
Okay. I am doing that, and it's is it? It's before. Well, I was testing you guys.
Flash roll.
Uh,
You passed.
You can
All right. Does
it would have to be not 20D. It would have to be D20.
you're right? Roll D20.
Do you know what would be easier than trying to type it?
All right. Does
And
this-
just use the dice roller over there.
All right.
To the left.
Does a 16 beat your AC?
It meets my AC, which I think is usually treated as beating it.
I tend to beat that 16 meets, so I have now know what I need to beat. So I need a 17 or higher to beat your AC. Just to make it
Okay.
So
tie goes to the defender. Okay.
yes. So the attacker pulls out his knife, swings it around, and tries to slash at you, but it goes across your chest, and you look down as you see a little white mark that you easily rub away.
Well, no, actually, what I want to do is say that he tries to slash, and Alexi just kind of uses the hand that he didn't use to punch, and just kind of guides it away from him.
Okay, so we'll do this. So whenever you guys roll your nat 20, or whenever you guys do, you do something awesome, like such as right now, since I met your AC, you guys can describe what's going on, since I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot more creative mind than I do. All right. So you catch his dagger with your free hand and be like, shake at him. All right, for his next attack, for this guy's attack, he's going to try to attack you.
We are badly outnumbered.
What's going on? There it is. I need to select the box. It's right in the box.
We are badly outnumbered and are going to die.
There's 18 beats your AC. So
Yep.
that's not a command. What the crap? Take 4 damage.
Okay.
All right. And I'll just attack with 2 per round. So let's go to you, Lani.
Turn.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Broody, I almost called her Lani.
Sorry.
Broody is going to kind of look at the circus leader guy, just kind of with her big eyes, and start singing, "Hush-a-bye, don't you cry. Go to sleep, my little baby." And she's going to cast Lullaby.
All right.
Let's see here. Is it everybody? Any creature within the area that fails a will save becomes drowsy and inattentive.
Oh no.
So all of them have to make will saves within 100 feet.
All right.
Shoot.
What do I need to beat?
Lullaby is level 0, so a DC 14.
So
I'm gonna fail this. Alright. Yep.
Is that save?
where's
I just clicked will.
there's no sleepy icon in it. There we go. Asleep.
Hmm.
Asleep.
Wait, what was the AC that I had to beat?
14.
18?
14. I'm not that
Oh.
good.
Oh. Okay. Yay, I passed. I'm not asleep yet.
And I am.
No.
Asleep.
You can change your
They're
name.
just drowsy. They're not like asleep.
Asleep.
You can change your name at the bottom
Not asleep.
where it says as. Just click it and you can change it to your character's name.
Wow.
Yeah, Thunder, I think you're within 100 feet. Let me see.
Yep. You just put the whole camp asleep.
Well, drowsy, not really
Including one of your allies.
2.
Well, possibly 2. I don't know. I don't know if Thunder's affected.
We'll save his witch. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your character sheet.
There you go. Oh.
Everybody's asleep.
So the effects of Lullaby are you get a -2 penalty on will saves against sleep effects.
Okay.
And a -5 penalty on perception checks.
Okay, so it isn't sleep, it's...
Yeah, it's a drowsy.
Okay, good.
And
I was
I
about
passed.
to say, taking out everybody, including your allies, is probably not best. Sorry.
I actually passed, so
I know.
I am so it's not everybody. I
This
won.
guy's asleep forever.
Given his position, he probably got socked. He probably got socked in the face and fell over like a log onto the campfire. So yeah, probably.
No, you said
Bernie.
that guy flying.
Yep.
All right. Brody, is there anything else you have?
Nope, that's it.
What about little Eleanor?
Or she's not going to do anything at this point.
Okay. All right,
She's
Millie.
staying on Brody's shoulder.
Okay. Millie, it is your go.
Ooh. Let's see. Millie. What does Millie want to do?
Does Mary want a little lamb?
I said Millie. Funny. Okay, I'm going to scooch back here. And I'm going to hold an attack in case anybody comes after me.
Okay.
Because I don't know which side I'm fighting at this point.
Okay. All right, Lavender, what do you wish to do?
Also, for anyone watching, I'm actually creating my character art while I'm playing.
Are you within... So you're going to make a... All right. Move over there. Roll stealth. I need to roll perception first.
I don't know if anyone other than rogues get sneak attacks.
Yeah,
only rogues get extra damage on sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah, only rogues get extra damage on sneak attack, although if you attack a character that is unaware of you, treated as flat-footed, which means they don't get the dex or dodge bonus to AC.
Unfortunately, his target was able to hear him approaching, so he won't get any.
He has just -5.
Never mind.
I don't know if that matters much.
He did not beat that stuff. Lavender.
Also, Chef, you might want to use the dice roller because you keep accidentally rolling 20 instead of a D20.
You're right. Where's that dice roller again? There we go. Okay.
It's on the upper left.
I see it. I see it. Okay. All right.
We're all still learning. The cow, we're up to 10 viewers, you guys.
Woo!
That's just a practice. All right. You deal 6 damage to him.
Oh.
You walk behind him, and you break his neck.
Stabicate him.
You murdered him to death. All right, there, Flexinor.
I love 3 of your
Okay.
watchers or us.
Well, there's probably us. Well, there's a lot more when you go into the users in the chat.
No, I meant like 3 of the users. One of them is me. One of them is you, and the other one is Thunder.
Nice.
So, who are you punching there?
This clown this time.
Well, you do hit him.
Oh, for pity.
Nice.
And again, like his friend, he goes flying off into the distance.
Holy cow!
Come here. Come here. There. Stop. There we go. Bleh.
Stop
There you-
moving.
They're performers, not fighters.
I mean, on a technical player note, they're thieves. That just help. So having performers.
I haven't.
I'm going to, and now, since I've taken my standard action, I am going to use my remaining action to take the rather exotic-looking weapon off of where it has been strapped to my back, and and Alexi grins broadly at the remaining 2 clowns.
As you go to grab your exotic weapon off your back, you get an attack of opportunity for
3d20?
Wait, what?
Rolling 3d20.
Oh.
I'm going to do 1d20 plus 3.
How do I add that?
I almost would not mind to take any of those d20s plus 3 because because technically they all mess.
So if you're watching the stream here, Chet,
Yeah.
I have it pulled up. This one stays to 1, d20 plus 3, and then roll.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do that again. You're right. Thank you for your... All right.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually just kind of twists his body a little bit, and the attempted blow just kind of goes past him.
Yes.
He has not stopped grinning broadly.
And all right. So, and that is your turn. So this one's going to flip over the table and approach Millie and ask her, "What are you doing? You need to be backing this up. You can't be back here."
Interesting idea. And let me think about that for about 5 minutes while y'all do that.
Frustrated, she's going to cast Magic Missile at the big bulking dude.
Snap.
Ouch.
For 3 damage.
That is. Yep, that is an ouch.
And Mr. Party Leader is annoyed at what's going on, and he has had it with the cuteness of the little girl in front of him. All right. No, that's the wrong way.
Oops, I need to fix something real quick.
Wow. This 12 beat your AC, Brody.
Nope. AC is 14.
Oh, wow. You easily evade his thrust with his short sword by being ballerina around, tiptoeing around in a beautiful dance and trying to show off your cute eyes when you hear his taunt.
Sorry, I was interrupted. What did you say he was doing?
So he goes to thrust at you, and you easily evade it with your dancing skills. And you stick your tongue out and show him your most adorable sparkling eyes to taunt him back.
Aha! Thank you. That is exactly what Brody would do.
All right. All right. Oh, Brody, go for it.
Right. Let's see here. Since this guy just attacked her out of nowhere, she is going to say, let's see. She's going to look at him and kind of grin and say, I have a question for you. What do you call a group of all rogue players? All rogues. We're not going to go.
Oh no,
break the
I know this joke.
He looks at you, confused.
A surprise party. Laughter.
He takes. All right. DC.
DC 15.
He fails. He is giggling. He is on his. He's grabbing his knees, patting his stomach, and he's like waving at you, like, "That's a good one. That's a good one." And the others. This one doesn't think the joke's funny and thinks his ringleader is lost his mind.
Wait, is it just one? It's one creature, so it's just the leader.
It's just one creature. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be too OP there.
They both think that their ringleader has lost his mind.
They do get to make will saves after their turns, I think, for the lullaby.
I would put. Okay. Okay, so I should make. Could I make another attempt at my will save?
Yes. Yes.
The lullaby lasts for as long as the caster concentrates, plus up to 1 round per caster level thereafter.
Okay.
Okay.
Still there.
Yep. Still affected by lullaby.
Where's that?
Sorry.
Let's see. We are narrowing the odds. Kind of.
This clan makes it. Actually, I'm just gonna...
So I read the description, and it just says it lasts as long as she keeps concentration.
Okay.
damaged and can meet the concentration save, then it's still there.
Okay. Never mind. They're still drowsy. Is that all for you, Eleanor? Lani?
That's it.
All right. Millie?
All right. Seeing things are going incredibly south. Let's
cut out.
see. Sorry. Seeing things are going incredibly south. Let's see if this. I don't know why my melee is -1. That's so weird. Huh.
I
Eh,
mean, what is your strength score?
my strength score is -1. Okay, that would explain things. Sigh. Again, this is the first time playing this.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Incredible. Alright, I'm about to attack the person who came up to bug me. Let's see here. I'm gonna use this because it seems like it's the funnest.
What are you going to use? Oh, all
My whip.
right. So you do not hit her.
Dang.
Oh, darn.
And I can't move because that would incite an attack of opportunity.
You can tell. You can almost.
Technically, you can't. If you haven't taken a move action, you can 5-foot step. I just don't know if the whip has a range or not.
It does. Yes, it has reach.
Okay, then you probably would have wanted to 5-foot step anyway, because
Oh.
using a reach weapon within 5 feet gives you a penalty to attack. Anyway.
Alright. That's true. I forgot about that. Again.
It's all right.
Okay, there. Right there. That's fine.
Everybody's learning.
Everyone's learning.
Everybody's
Yeah,
learning.
that's why I'm trying to help.
And it is appreciated. All right, Millie, you can almost see the disappointing glare through the faceless mask.
What? Y'all are losing! And y'all have always taught me side with the winning team.
Is that all for you there, Millie?
That is all I got.
All right, Lavender. It is your go. I know he was measuring something. Oh, he's typing. There he is.
Your turn.
Yep, it is your turn.
It should be an arrow there in the turn order there, Shet. When you click on it, it automatically moves it to the next person's. Yeah, just like that.
Ooh.
Cool, huh?
Yeah. That way everybody knows whose turn it is.
Okay, good to know.
They're attacking the guy
Yep.
next to the leader.
And 6 does not beat his AC. Oh.
Oh.
Anything else?
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that your druid doesn't have a strength score.
I think that maybe.
Actually, I should probably. Actually, I should probably close that. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure the druids don't have 3/4 BAB progression.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It should
Alright.
automatically apply strength. Oh, you're not using the character sheet.
Yeah, I mean, it probably won't make a difference unless you have like 40 strength or something. But
I will allow him to reroll.
okay, okay, fair enough.
That does hit.
Nicely done.
Cool.
Somebody
Yes,
asked me what I'm
indeed.
up to.
All right. What are you using to attack with? Or Lavender? My spear. All right. So you take your spear and you stab him through the back. The rogue bleeds out, coughs out blood through his mask, and you throw him to the ground, dead.
Wah.
All right, there, Alexi. It'd be your turn.
Oh no. I think now would be another time to sing that song again.
Sorry, there, Thunder. Duel.
I think.
Yes, sir.
It's your turn.
Alrighty.
And another one gone.
Yep. Damn. It's gonna happen eventually.
All right. You take your new exciting weapon that you wish to show off, and you go to lunge at the clown in front of you. But an otter, a river otter, comes out underneath the table and trips you. And you fall on your face. And the otter walks away.
Yeah, this is a circus. We have animals.
And that will be it for your turn. Mr. Nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you wish
That's...
do you wish to stand back up?
Yes.
All right. As you stand back up, the clown also seems to trip over something, but this time It is a rock. All right. This guy is going to attempt to stand back up. Alexi, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Duel.
What?
Do you want to make an attack of opportunity?
You can hit them
Oh,
because
okay. Okay, why not?
they're.
Thank you for that. And I don't hit, but it was a good attempt.
The clown easily ables the dodge and flips forward onto the table. As the ringleader pulls back, he is going to.
Oh, okay. I think the reason I didn't do anything at first was because when you said when the ringleader stood up, I thought that the lady with the rapier was getting the attack of opportunity.
Oh, no. Sorry. That's all right. He steps back and he says, "Alas, gents and ladies, I cannot defeat you. So, how about we call it a truce and we'll be on our way and you'll never see us again."
I would be amenable to that. But there is the matter of my money. I would very much like to have it back.
Let's see what he has to say to that. Your money. I do not know what you're talking about, but we are willing to negotiate.
Doesn't Alexi roll diplomacy for that?
What? Oh, you're right. Roll diplomacy, Alexi. Lol. I can play this game. Thanks, Lani.
No problem.
I know D&D.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yes, of course, your money. I'm sorry to have troubled you this evening, sir. How much money did you lose?
I had exactly three pieces of gold, 8 pieces of silver, and let's see.
I hate pennies.
6 pieces of silver and 8 pieces of copper in my purse. I should like to have them back.
I will give you a total of 5 gold in return each if we never see each other, if we swear to never see each other again.
I am amenable to that as well.
Aw, but
Although I shall miss the talented young miss with her whip and her lovely tarot cards.
She is ours to deal with, and if I saw correctly on my corner of eye, she did attack my wife. So we will deal with her in our own ways.
Can Brody roll a sense motive there?
Yes.
Wants to know if this guy is like just disciplining her or is he like
Oh,
12.
no.
You believe that she's going to get disciplined.
Oh, that would be quite a shame to do it to the miss any harm. It sounded to me as if she has only done what she she only was doing as she was taught, to pick the winning side.
Roll
And she
diplomacy.
believed
Jiminy. It comes down to diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
I can make songs up too.
These rolls.
At last, we did teach her that, but still, there is a creed among us, and the creed must be withheld. Must be held. I think, I don't know, words.
Held is right. You're right.
Okay.
Correct wording.
Banish her.
Oh, that is a terrible shame to see one young and lovely and skilled on for doing as she was taught. But you have made your peace with us. I cannot honorably strike at you for that.
Lavender is typing something. Let's see what she's doing. He looks toward the ringleader, looks towards you, and he asks, "Yes, and how can I help you?"
I've got Millie stuck in my head now, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
Oh.
A new friend! Yay! All right, roll intimidation.
Oh dear.
Aww.
And I should have attempted to making him ask for mercy for Millie into an intimidate check, but oh well.
I mean,
Lesson learned.
That is true.
he approaches you and asks and leans into your ear and tells you why he shouldn't run you through.
I could answer that, but
Let's see. What is Lavender's plan?
there's actually a very common sense answer to that question.
Indeed.
And for everybody who doesn't know, Thundernote did not have a microphone tonight, so she's typing.
Also, for anyone who cares, probably not, Millie is almost done.
Almost
Well, I
done.
mean, if she's going to be punished, then yes, I imagine that she's very nearly done.
No. I've been working on her character art this entire time.
Solitaire pulls back and it says, "Ah, I see. Well then, best not to have your scent on my hide. So and I'm not certain I can kill you in one blow anyway. So I'll make you a deal. I'll make you all another deal. You may take Millie for 20 gold."
Wow! Thanks!
You are selling us, the young miss.
Well, in all truth, we were going to punish her as well as abandon her here. But instead of hurting the young lady, I'm known for having a heart at times, and I'm willing to sell her, and we'll all call all things good.
Only worth what? Only worth 20 gold, I see.
You notice his wife smirk.
Oh, shut up.
Well, it is a far sight better than 30 pieces of silver, young lady.
This is true.
You notice, as you guys are conveying, you notice a flock of ravens appear.
Oh gosh.
Cool.
And you hear, and and you notice something going on in here that's happening in the shadows. And as you
Over where in the shadows?
right over here,
Just zoom out here.
I need to make an icon. Actually, I forgot that. It's
Oh,
quickly.
hey, Shep.
Yes.
A useful hint: if you hold shift when you do a ping, it will pull everybody down to that point in the map. I think that's the key that you use.
Interesting. There we go.
Snap.
Oh, thank you. You see a man dressed up as if he were a giant bird. And he does some hand movements and speaks some words. And all the dead bodies turn into ravens and fly away.
Alright, that was a very odd feat.
He approaches you guys. And you notice, and he hands out to Brody a coin. And he motions her to take it.
Brody takes the coin and looks at the big boss man and says, see, you don't do what we say and we'll just have our big bad buddy here. Please.
Even Millie's raising an eyebrow at this.
Do you know this man, young songstress? He seems odd, but I admire his costume.
Yes. Much older brother.
You were terrible at this. Oh, her bluffing is great.
The
Oh.
mysterious man takes your hand and puts it down. He begins to chant some more and fully heals Alexi.
Goodness, that does feel much better. Thank you, sir.
He approaches the ringleader and he whispers something in his ear. The ringleader passes him a similar looking coin before the figure mysteriously disappears as a flock of ravens.
All right. Now that was truly an interesting addition to our evening.
What do you say?
If only it had been a far more peaceful encounter. Your people seem quite skilled and delightful. But alas.
Ah, crap. Do you truly wish to hear what he said? because I can tell you it's not the most pleasant of things.
Yeah, Millie's shaking her head no. Aggressively.
Now, if you all be so kind and leave my camp, we will call this done for tonight.
Wait, was there a bargain made about me or not?
Well, the question becomes, between the three existing party members, do we have 20 pieces of gold?
He did give you 5 each.
Okay,
That's
that's
15.
interesting. Yes, that
More
is.
like 5 gold. I don't think he gave any to Millie.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's what I said.
he didn't
I
give
said
any,
it's.
he didn't give anything to Millie.
That's why I said it's 15. It's.
Oh, Lavender has 100 pieces of gold?
But the.
Wow.
All right, Lavender, take 20 gold out of your inventory.
Well,
That is impressive.
I think I have 140 starting out. But I don't think I used any. Oh, yes, I did. Okay.
All right, as you pay the ringleader, you guys, what do you wish? Do you guys wish to go back to the tavern, or do you wish to look at your map and plan from there?
Hmm.
Oh, I'd like to go back to town.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty late.
It is dark.
You head back to the inn.
Question is the are the Holy Knights still there, or they've left for the evening?
They are currently in their rooms sleeping. One is sleeping, and the other is sipping on a drink that is probably coffee.
All right. So when they enter, Alexi marches up to this other one that is sipping coffee. It says,
Out to the
"I'm
tavern.
afraid that you were exactly right about the circus troupe. They attacked us unprovoked, as well as taken our money."
Ah, thank you. And when they won't be showing their faces in this part of the land again.
I am afraid that the brutes will escape justice. However, we did manage to save the tarot card reader from her clutches, so there is at least one good that came out of this.
But the tarot card reader is a member of. Did I drag you guys over?
No.
I did not.
Here we are.
Yay!
I'm just looking at the screen and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Well, she may be a member, but as you said, all she did was serve as a distraction. She stole nothing.
Ah. So she stole nothing. Well, I guess.
And she intervened to help us when the others of her kind attacked. Certainly, that counts for something.
Well, I guess we should remove her off the wanted posters then.
Also, you spelled my name wrong on that wanted poster.
Oh.
It's Millie, not Milly.
We apologize, but we do not make the posters. We just simply enforces the church / the king's rules.
Oh. That's absolutely adorable.
Your character is adorable. But at last, we do have
They got
some.
really quiet there, Chef.
At last, we do. I'm sorry. We do have some business that you guys can also help us with in the nearby town of Piezio.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, that sounds of interest to me personally, although I obviously cannot speak to the young songstress or this delightsome young Millie, or the mysterious fellow with the feet, the mysterious young lady with the spear.
Well, if you do decide to help us, there is a town south of here that needs help, and a city. Actually, the town south from here is probably more important. There's a child sickened with illness, and it's mysterious. And we have much more important businesses to deal with. But the town would be very appreciative if you could help these poor children and their poison and heal them of their poison.
Kids?
Oh dear.
Then I shall set out in the morning to aid them. Of you, who will come with me to aid the ailing children?
I have nothing better to do anymore.
Brand, and yourself, young songstress.
Aw.
Of course I'm coming.
Wonderful. And then he looks at Lavender and gives her the beaming smile and a look of expectant hope. That's the spirit.
All right. So the paladin pulls out her map. And she informs you that this is the town with the children that are in need of help.
Oh, shoot.
I think we're part of the map, too.
What?
Shut up. Stupid computer.
I'll do that later.
So the children are over here?
Yep.
And we are located over here?
You guys are
Or over here?
in a town in the forest, so probably closer to here, a little inn.
Here, you said?
Yep. There's a little inn right there that you currently are at. As apparently Millie goes and grabs her pet from the campsite.
Yeah, I forgot about Kuma.
That's what you named it?
I named him Kuma.
All right.
What?
All right. So next week, will our brave band of heroes, full of sparkles and muscles and edgy moodiness and tarot carding reading powers, be able to heal this poor village, heal the poor children of this village? Next time on Shepherd's Journal.
Ooh,
I do like that.
Yay!
I do like that name.
me too.
I do too.